Today we're doing a full body dumbbell workout, and this one is going to be intense and we'll be going closer to 50 minutes. I'll be using a few sets of dumbbells, but you should be fine with only one set to follow along with this workout. I also suggest you grab some water and a towel because it's going to get sweaty. When you're ready, grab your things and let's get started. Okay, so let's begin with a quick warm-up to get our muscles ready for this workout. The first exercise that we're gonna do is just a simple chest opener. So bring out your arms, open up the chest wide, stretch everything out, and close. And open up wide, stretch it out, and close. Just like that. Good. And then we'll be going into some arm circles. These ones are easy. I like to do 5 on one arm and then 5 on the other. And then I go backwards. 5, 5, and then we can open up with both. Okay, good. From there, we're going to a dynamic hamstring stretch. Simply hinge at your hips, reach down, switch the legs. You should be feeling this in the back side of your leg. Right here. And switch. Very good. Come up, step wide, grab your hip, and then reach to one side, let go, and reach to the other side. Getting that lower back ready for the workout. Okay, very good. Keep the feet wide, relax the lower back, and into a forward fold. And I like to just hang here, and then you can reach to the left side, and then reach over to the right side. Or just stay swinging here. Okay, and come up. Very good, and that's the warm-up. Let's start off by grabbing one dumbbell, and we're gonna go into a squat. So feet come wide, toes pointed outwards, dumbbell between your hands, squat down and squeeze up. Down, squeeze up. Very good. Obviously, if you want to increase the intensity, you'd grab 2 dumbbells, 1 in each hand. Last one. Boom. Very good. Keep 1 dumbbell, and we're gonna go into a split squat. So, into this position right here, or we can actually do reverse lunge, split squat, same thing. Let's go back with the right leg and come up. Come up, just like that. And I like to use my other hand where I don't have a dumbbell, reach it out to help stabilize and give me some balance. One more. Nice. Very good. Should be feeling that in your left glute. Now, back into the squats. Take a little bit of rest. Get yourself ready. Toes pointed outwards and come down. And notice the knees stay wide throughout the movement. Keep your chest up. One more. Boom. Okay, back into the split squat. This time, simply switch the legs, right? I'll stay like this. Show you from this side. So, arm comes out for balance, step out, one step back. And when you step back, you don't want to put your foot straight behind the other. You can go a little bit to the side. That will also help with the balance. So step back and step wide. One more. Nice. Okay, moving on. Let's do some upper body. Grab 2 dumbbells and we're gonna go into a shoulder press. So, step wide, stable in the body. Bring the dumbbells up and press. Press, bring your elbows to the shoulder level and press up. Control the dumbbells on the way down and squeeze up, yeah? You know what I like to say? You are in charge of the dumbbells. Good, keep pressing. Nice. Okay, now into a back row. So you're going to hinge at your hips. What does that mean? That means keep a stable and strong core. Come down like this, keep the back straight, suck in your belly, and then bring the dumbbells up, just like that. Squeeze your back muscles as you come up with the dumbbells and control them on the way down. Look at how I'm doing. Slowly on the way down. Nice. Okay, back into a shoulder press. And if you only have one set of dumbbells at home and this exercise is too heavy, well, you can do it with just one dumbbell. So you grab the dumbbell by the shoulder level and then just press up like this and press up like this, right? There's always a way to do a variation of an exercise depending on the equipment that you have or depending on the equipment that you don't have. Very good. One more and squeeze. Nice. Very good. Okay, back to the back row. And same thing here. If you only have one dumbbell, what you would have done is to just go with one at a time, right? And then alternate to the other one. So hinge at the hips, calm down, strong core, suck in the belly, and squeeze. Slowly on the way down, and squeeze. Nice. Okay, let's put the dumbbells down to the side, and we're gonna get down on the mat to do some push-ups. Let's hit that chest and triceps. So hands come wide, up into a plank, strong, down and up, down and up. You have to keep a straight line from the back of your head to your heels. One more. Very nice. Okay. Grab the dumbbells, and we're gonna go into a little variation that I like to do. I call these the Oliver curls. Right, so on your knees, try to lean back as much as you can without hurting your lower back, and then squeeze up into some bicep curls. What we're trying to do by leaning back is to really just let the arm hang, isolate the bicep as we squeeze. Good. Nice. Okay. Put those dumbbells to the side and back into some push-ups. One, come up. Let's go. And if you're struggling with these ones, obviously coming down on your knees is completely fine. Just make sure that you're not doing this. Yeah, see a lot of women doing that. When I coach, you wanna come down with your chest first. One more. Bam. Very good. Back into the OS curls. Get ready. Bam. Lean back. And when you squeeze the dumbbell up, make sure to control it on the way down. You know, you're working your bicep not only when you're bringing it up, you're working it on the way down as well. It's just as important to stimulate the muscle. It's called the eccentric portion of the movement. Nice. Okay. A little bit of a mismatch on the workout programming there, but we're gonna go into some alternating bicep curls straight away. Stand up and curl and curl. So your biceps should be burning, but just push through it. Squeeze the dumbbell up all the way to your shoulder. And try to limit the amount that you're rocking your upper body. Keep the upper body stable and strong. Bam. Very good. From here, you're gonna grab a lighter dumbbell if you have one, and we're gonna go into a standing chest raise. So grab the dumbbell and then raise it diagonally, right? Up just to chest level. Squeeze your chest, your pec. Squeeze it just like that. So try to target the chest and not the shoulder. Bam. And then we'll do the other arm. Bam. So look how I bring it up and across my body. Target the chest. Good. Back into some bicep curls. We all know we want that strong upper body. That's why I put these ones in. Okay, take some rest and curl. And I like to curl, to start curling, usually with my weaker arm. Especially when I go to the gym and I'm counting the reps. That's so that I'm always doing the same amount as my weaker arm is able to do. That's a long explanation. Maybe I'll do that in another separate video. Just curl. Focus on curling. Come on. Squeeze up. Squeeze up. Control the dumbbell on the way down. Last one. Bam. Very good. Put the dumbbells down, back into the chest raise, and this time the opposite arm. Right? So if you did it with the right arm last time, now we're going with the left. Step wide, keep the balance. Bring the dumbbell up and across to chest level. Focus on squeezing the chest. I like to take my hand, feel my pec, and notice the squeeze as I come up. You don't need to come all that high in order to stimulate the muscle. Nice. Okay. Now, stay with some lighter dumbbells. We're gonna go into some shoulder raises. And I only had these 2 kilo dumbbells with me. Usually do this a bit heavier, but for demonstration purposes, they should work. So up with the dumbbells and to the sides. You don't need to keep the arms 100% straight, right? You can bend them a little bit like this and try to bring the dumbbell up with your pinky first, right? So like look at the pinky. So it's not going like this. The pinky comes up like that. Yes. And even with these light dumbbells, I can feel it in my shoulders. One more. Nice. Okay. Into some tricep extensions. And you only need one dumbbell to do these ones. I'm gonna start with the right arm. So come down, hinge at your hips, same to the back row, bring the dumbbell up, shoulder or your elbow to body level, squeeze back, right? So the elbow to the body, that's what I mean. Squeeze back, bam. So squeeze on the way up, hold it for like a millisecond at the top, and then control the dumbbell on the way down. And that one is a killer for the tricep. Bam. Very good. And again, if you only have one dumbbell when you're doing the shoulder raises, you can do it by just bringing with one hand like this. If you would have done that on the other arm for the previous set, I'm gonna grab the lighter ones, and here we go, bam, bam, just like that. And this is what I mean, if you only have one dumbbell, you go like this. You can switch the arms and go like that, right? Or if you only have two very light dumbbells, grab them together and go there to stimulate the muscle even more. Switch the arms and we go here. Yeah? Piece of cake. Good. Okay, back to the tricep extension. Last time I did it, the right arm, now we're gonna go left. I'm gonna show you from this side. So hinge at the hips, calm down, suck in the belly. Bring the elbow to the body level, squeeze back and back. And many times when I go to the gym, I see people doing like this. Yeah, you're not stimulating shit when you're doing that. You wanna come up slowly, squeeze and hold, come down slowly, up, squeeze and hold, and then come down slowly. And if you do this, you're gonna notice a big difference on how much you're feeling it in the tricep. One more. Bam, very good. Now, let's come down to the mat on our back, grab a set of heavier dumbbells if you have. We're gonna do a chest press from a bridge position. So, come down, up onto the bridge and squeeze up. Engage your glutes, keep a strong core. And notice how I'm coming with the elbows below my shoulders. I'm not bringing them like this, yeah, next to my shoulders, below the shoulders, elbows, and squeeze up. This way you're not gonna hurt your shoulders when doing the press. Okay, now drop one dumbbell to the side, and we're gonna go into some skull crushers. So laying down, bring the dumbbell up overhead and then bring it behind your head, just like that. Keep the elbows tight in a 90-degree angle and squeeze up. Squeeze up, all the way up, squeeze. And look how I'm bringing the dumbbell not straight over my head, bringing it behind and up. And the elbows tight, not like this. Yeah, you want to keep them tight. Good. And starting to feel the workout. Let me catch my breath. Let's go into some bridge chest press again. So down on your back, up into the bridge, strong in the core, and press up. And try to squeeze your chest as you press. Breathe in on the way down and breathe out as you squeeze up. A few more. Come on. Very good. If the skull crusher was too easy on the last set, now we're gonna do a variation using 2 dumbbells, right? So you're gonna grab both dumbbells, bring them overhead, then bring the dumbbells to the side of your ears, 90-degree angle in the elbows, squeeze up, right? Tight in the elbows and squeeze up. And I can tell you with the 10 kilos, whoo, this is heavy. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna give you a quick water break, and then we're gonna do that whole set of exercises one more time. So, as you probably understand by now, we're halfway through. And you know what I say, we don't do things halfway. We're gonna complete the whole workout. Grab some water, and if you need a little bit more rest, completely fine, just pause the video and then continue when you're ready. Okay, let's get ready for round 2. Back into the squats. Grab a dumbbell. Feet wide, toes pointed outwards. And let's go. For this round, I'm gonna be a little bit more quiet, as you probably already understand what you need to do. Chest up. Very good. Okay, into the split squat. I'm gonna start with the right leg, going backwards. 1, let's go. Last one. Nice. Whoop. Glute on fire. I'm gonna put down the dumbbell a bit, take some rest, back into the squat. Grab the dumbbell. Let's go. 1, 2. Very good. Split squat of the leg. You're doing great. Keep pushing. We don't give up. 1. Okay, left leg comes back. Squeeze up. One more. Nice. Okay, into the shoulder press. I'm gonna do it with 2 dumbbells. Feet shoulder width apart. Bring the dumbbells up and squeeze. Control the dumbbells on the way down. And this is not CrossFit, right? We're not doing this, yeah? Keep your knees locked, body steady, no cheating. Good. Into the back row. It's getting heavy. Come on. Keep pushing. Grab the dumbbells. Hinge at the hips. Suck in the belly. Squeeze up. And for this second round, it's okay. I'll cut you some slack when it comes to the form, right? Sometimes when we struggle, you just wanna push through it and not be too concerned about doing things right. It's more about just doing it. So obviously, we try to keep the form as good as possible. Nice. Back into the shoulder press. This time, I'm gonna do it with just 1 dumbbell. Okay, come on. Grab the dumbbell and press up. Slowly down, press up, slowly down. One more. Nice. Let's get into the back row. Squeeze your back. Control the dumbbell on the way down. And if your lower back gives out, just reset. Good job. Put down the dumbbells. Let's get into some push-ups. Down on the mat. Okay, let's get up. Push. One more. Yes. Grab the dumbbells. Let's go into OS curls once more. Lean slightly back. And squeeze up, curl up. Push through it, come on. Come on, guys. We're getting close. We're getting close. Let's do the push-ups. Nice. Okay, back into the curls. Catch your breath. Grab the dumbbells. Make yourself ready. Curl up. Squeeze. Okay, come up on your feet. And we're gonna keep doing even more curls. To switch things up, I'm gonna show you how to do this with just one dumbbell if your biceps are getting tired. So one dumbbell, squeeze up here. Keep your elbows tight, close to your body. Just like this. Focus on the bicep. Ten more seconds. Okay. Grab a lighter dumbbell if you have it, and we're gonna go into the standing chest raise, right? So with the right arm, up and across, squeeze your pec, and control the dumbbell on the way down. You got it. Just a few more. Nice. Okay. Back into the bicep curl, and we're gonna stay with one dumbbell. Elbows tight, a little bit in front of your body. Squeeze up. You're kind of resting the elbows on your waist when you come down. Really isolating the bicep here. Very good. Back into the chest raise to the left side. Squeeze up and lower slowly. Come on. I know it's getting tough, but keep going. These are the reps that count. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna do the shoulder raises. And this time I'm gonna show you what I was trying to show you in the previous round, right? So I'm gonna do first the right arm, and then the next set, I'll do the left one. So up, pinky comes first, bam, bam, and control the dumbbell on the way down. See if you can see, bam. Nice. Okay, tricep extensions. So on the last round, we did them like this, right? This round, we're gonna do them overhead. So you're gonna bring the dumbbell up overhead and then bring it down behind and squeeze up. Just like that. Bring the dumbbell until your elbow is at a 90-degree angle. Lower the dumbbell slowly and squeeze it up. Squeeze the tricep as you come up. Really feel the stretch on the way down. One more. Okay. Left side, shoulder raise. Take a bit of rest, catch your breath. Then we're gonna go in 3, 2, 1, go. Keep the upper body strong and steady. I don't want to see this going on, and I don't want to see this going on. One more. Oh, nice. Oi! Shoulder on fire. Keep the dumbbell on the left hand. And we'll go into the tricep extension. So bring it overhead and slowly down, squeeze up. And I can tell you something, my muscles are starting to give out. Man, this workout is not for the light-hearted. If you made it this far, you're a fucking champ. And if you made it this far, don't even think about giving up at this point, because we're nearly done. Come on. Nice. Let's get down into the mat. Grab the heavier dumbbells. We'll go into a bridge chest press. Let's go down on your back, up with those glutes, and press. Slowly down, press. Focus on your chest. Keep a strong core and squeeze those glutes. Put one dumbbell to the side and into skull crushers. More triceps. Oh, come on. Bring the dumbbell overhead and behind your back, elbows tight, and squeeze up. Don't flare out with the elbows. Try to keep them on a straight line with the dumbbell. Come on. Okay, one more of the chest press. We're nearly done, guys. Nearly done. Come up into the bridge and press. Don't stop. Okay. Back to the skull crushers. One dumbbell to the side. Quick rest. And let's smash. Let's smash those triceps. Come on. Elbows tight. I know the tricep is hurting right now, but keep pushing. You can do it. You know what? You know what? You made it. Woo! That's the workout. Damn, that's a tough one. Very good job in making it. Let's catch our breath, and then we're gonna go into a quick little cool down. But for those of you that are gonna leave me now, that don't like doing the cool downs, thank you for joining me. And you did really good. You made it all the way here. Okay, so put the dumbbells to the side, and we're gonna go into a little bit of a neck stretch. So start a little bit to the left. Try to relax your body. Go to the right. And slow down your heart rate. Very nice. Then we're gonna go into a hamstring stretch. Both legs hinge at the hips. Keep your legs as straight as possible and just reach down. So back, not rounded like this, yeah? Straight back and come down. You should feel it here, the back of your legs. Good. Grab your hands behind your back into a reverse shoulder stretch. Stretch out the chest and the shoulders. And when you feel that you're done, you can grab and stretch out the tricep. Other hand. And then let's bring the arm overhead and stretch out the tricep from here. We're working our triceps a lot for this workout. Switch the sides. Very good. And that's the workout, my friend. Nicely done. Well done in making it all the way until the end of the workout. If you're new here, remember to hit subscribe. If you like my workouts and want more structured guidance, on how to lose weight and gain muscle, make sure to check out the links in the description below. That's it for this one. I'll see you back here tomorrow for another workout.